What's good, everybody? You know who it is, man. So real quick, man, I wanted to make this video on, what should you do when you just don't feel like being around anybody, right? This kind of goes hand in hand with how to master being alone, but to be quite honest with you, man, sometimes when you're alone for so long, it becomes real addicting, right? Especially when your environment is a good one. It's your vibe, your the whole vibe about you, the whole vibe when you're in your own zone, when it's a conducive vibe, when it's just a good vibe, man, you get used to it, you get addicted to it. And sometimes whenever you're trying to achieve something, right, whenever you're trying to go for a certain goal, you have to disconnect from a lot of the regular things in life, which is friends, family sometimes, and sometimes you just have to put it on pause for a little bit. It doesn't mean that you're always gonna be that way. It doesn't mean that that you don't love them. It doesn't mean that you love them any less. It just means that at this point in time, you need to focus your energy and your skill set and everything that you have to this certain goal. And for some of us, I know for me, that's what it took for me to take everything to the next level, was really just disconnect from a lot of the regular things. Sometimes you had to sacrifice family time, sacrifice birthdays, sacrifice hitting up girls, sacrifice friend time, because let's just be honest, man, 90% of the time your friends are not going to have the same goals as you. They're just not, at least in the beginning, because you don't really know what you're doing either, so they don't want to jump into the unknown with you, but watch you do something, watch you make something of yourself, and here comes all the people, here come your friends asking you how you did it, maybe asking you for advice, which is a good place to be at. It's a good place to be at. But back on topic, right? Because that's a whole different topic. Let me just get back on topic, man. Sometimes when you don't feel like being around anybody, it's usually because you got something going for yourself, man. And I'm not talking about it from like a like you're just chilling at home and you know what I'm saying, like that's a whole different thing, and you don't really have anything going on for yourself, and you need to get out if that's the case. If all you do is just stay home and play games all day and just Uber Eats food to the crib, like, yeah, man, you definitely need to get out. You definitely need to experience life in general. You there's no reason you should be chilling, but this is for the people that actually have something going on, and you're working towards something. Sometimes it takes that level of dedication where you gotta just disconnect from everything and everybody, man, and you have to focus. You have to focus. There's nothing wrong with it, man. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be alone. There's nothing wrong with achieving things alone, especially when you're first starting out. What I'm saying? You want to lay the groundwork, you want to lay the foundation, what I'm saying, to what's gonna come. At one point you'll know and you'll feel it. You're like, all right, man, now I need some help. You'll know. But early on, it should just be you and your vision, your dream, and just working towards it. That's it, man. You know, a lot of us, you know, I'm going to say, you know, a lot of us, because I'm in that majority, a lot of us aren't privileged enough to the point where we have somebody that sees the same vision that we see. You know what I'm saying? We don't have a partner that we can go 50-50 on. When you first start now, man, it's all on you. You know, but you gotta recognize that if it's just you and you believe in whatever it is that you believe in, and you never stop believing, man, you'll get it done. Believe me, you'll find a way to get it done. I say this because there's been times, man, where I didn't think I was gonna eat the next day. I didn't think I was gonna be able to afford staying at the place that I was staying at. You know, of course that was some time ago, but still, I've had those days before, man, where you just have no idea, like, yo, I don't know what's gonna happen. But I'll tell you what happened. What happened was I began to form an idea, you know? An idea followed by a decision to act on the idea. Followed by the initial belief of that idea, keeping that belief throughout the whole way through. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what I'm saying? It's like if we're talking in building terms, the foundation to everything is belief. If your belief is shaky, that building, whatever it is that you're building on top of the foundation is gonna plummet at one point. But if your belief is so strong, your foundation is so strong, that building ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because your belief is so strong, man. Your belief is your foundation, you know, foundation to everything. You gotta build that belief, confidence, whatever you want to call it. They kind of go hand in hand. You gotta just believe nonstop, you know, and then build upon that belief, build upon that confidence. Because there's a reason you have that belief. There's a reason you believe in something. So why not make an idea and then make a decision to act on that idea? That is the only way anything has ever came into existence, is with somebody making a decision on an idea that they had. It's crazy, man. I heard a quote before that said it's a lot of genius ideas that have been written on airplane napkins. And the reason I bring that up is because it's so random. Because the best ideas hit you at the most random times, man. Like getting on a plane. Like you could be literally boarding a plane, right? Like I'm boarding a plane right now, and oh man, I got this great idea. Like out of nowhere. It seems like out of nowhere, right? And so you write it down. You write it down on the first thing that you see. A paper bag, a napkin, and your notes and your phone. Now we have iPhones, right? But back in the day when they didn't have phones, they just had pens and like napkins or like little brown paper bags, whatever, cups, like styrofoam cups, paper cups, whatever. They would just write it down, man. Kind of like when you would give a girl a number on a piece of paper, you crumple it up and give it to her. But you get what I'm saying, man. All I'm saying is, you know, leave it to me, right, to go off on this crazy tangent about all this. But it's all right to want to be alone, man. It's actually very much needed, because I feel like the ability of you being alone. Let me mix it up. Let me tweak it a little bit. Your ability of the amount of time that you can be alone will dictate how successful you will be. I'll leave it at that, man. Because if you need constant friends and constant girls, or constant this and that, and constant partying and constant, get a first level of success first, man. I'm not saying I'm all work every day. I'm not. I have my times where I go and have some fun and this and that, and I have some dates. I have times with friends. Really, to be honest with you, I haven't even been really chilling with old friends, man. It's really just been girls, to be honest with you. But the reason I say that is because the reason I can do that is because I've reached a certain level of success where I can afford to do that. If you are 16, 17, 18 years old and up, and you still haven't done anything with yourself, man, there's no reason why you should be chilling with your friends. There's no reason why you should be wanting to chill with girls right now. There's no reason for that. But the amount of time that you can spend alone and get things done will determine how successful you will be. That's today's video, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch up with you on the next one.